So general math students, in this video we're going to look at an example where we need to prepare a screen plot on the TI-Nspire, a screen plot of a straight line graph, and then we're going to sketch that graph. So our equation here is y equals 3x plus 5. That's the one that we're going to sketch. So let's go to the TI-Nspire, and from the home screen we're going to go down to this blue button here, graphs. Push enter here. And we can see our function is ready to enter our equation. Now, this f1 is the function 1 of x, so we don't need to put y equals. That's in place of y there. I'm going to type 3x plus 5 into this, and then I push enter, and a graph comes up. Now, if you have something funny happening with your view window, like if it's not set to automatically sort of scale the axes based on your graph, maybe you can't see anything or it looks different. What you could try is to go to menu and then number 4, window zoom, and go to zoom standard, and you should get the same as what I've got here. Or if you go to menu again, window zoom, and window settings, now see here you can actually set the x-axis where it starts and finishes. So you can see in the background there that this x-axis, we have it starting at -10 in the negative direction and finishing at +10 in the positive direction. You can see that there. And the x-axis is going from, the y-axis is going from just nearly -7, -6.66, up to +6.66. So you could change those there to extend or shrink the axis scale as you see fit. So I'll just leave that alone for now. Okay, so there's our graph. Now we need to locate the x and y intercepts. So let's go to menu, and we're going to go to analyze graph. Now to get the x-axis, we go to 0. The x-intercept, we go to this number 1, 0. X-intercepts are also known as zeros. So I'm going to tap on number 1. Now the calculator doesn't quite know where it is, so it wants us to set some bounds. So using the direction pad, go to the left of the intercept as you see it, and tap, and then drag to the right and cover that x-intercept. And I'll tap again. And we can see the x-intercept is at -1.66 recurring and 0. So that's our x value in the coordinate point, and the 0 here is our y value. So we will just take a note of that back over here, that the x-intercept is at -1.66 and 0. Just put that there. Okay, let's go back to the calculator now. And to get the y-intercept, we'll go menu and trace, and we'll go graph trace. And this calculator is going straight to the y-intercept when I do trace. So you can see here that this is occurring right here. It's showing us the coordinates down in the bottom right corner here, that x is 0 and y is 5 at the y-intercept. Now, if you have a bit of trouble with that, perhaps you could use the direction pad to trace along, and you can see that as I get to that point there, it tells me that that's the y-intercept. So maybe if your cursor isn't starting on that spot, you could trace using the left and right buttons on the D pad to locate that y-intercept. So let's go back and make a note of that y-intercept. It's at 0 and 5. Okay, so let's get a ruler. Rule up some axes. Okay, we've done most of the hard work now. Okay, now it's just a matter of sketching the graph. I have my x-axis and my y-axis. The x-intercept is at this spot here, I'll say, around roughly, it's a sketch, so we don't need to scale this graph. 1.66 and 0. and the y-intercept. Now I'll make that length longer, the length along this axis longer, because it's at 5, which is a bigger number than 1.66. So 0 and 5. And then I'll get my ruler and I'll join those points. Okay, and we're done. There's our sketch graph. Okay, so go ahead and practice using the calculator to get some graphs, some straight line graphs, and locate those x and y intercepts and do some sketches. Thanks for watching.